Hi everyone, this is Mr. Ron. I'm from Arts for All, and I'm here today to do some artwork with you. So let's get started. The first thing I'm going to do is show you two pieces of artwork. I want you to take a good look at them. Think about how they were made, what you see. One is called Poisson d'Avril. That's in French. That's by John Ashbery. The other one, the title is also in French, Tableau Rasta Dada by Francis Picabia. Take a look, and when we come back, I'll have a few questions for you. All right, I hope you enjoyed seeing those. So here's what I want you to think about. What did you see in those two art pieces? What did they look like to you? How do you think they were made? Were they painted? Were they drawn with a pencil? I bet that you know that they are called collages. Collages are pieces of artwork where the artist cuts out shapes or pictures or rips them and puts them on another bigger piece of paper by gluing them down or attaching them in some way. So those are collages. The artists found pictures, in this case, put them together to make a new picture. The new picture that an artist can make with a collage can be something that looks very real or something that's just a collection of shapes and colors and pictures that are not very real. They can also look surreal. Not real, surreal, which means they look kind of like they're from a dream or they're a fantasy scene. So were any of those surreal or very real or abstract, where they just were a collection of shapes? So in any case, what we're going to try and make today is our own collage made from pictures. That's right, those collages were collections of pictures. So we want to find our own pictures and put them together to make a collage. So where can we find pictures in our house? Because we're a home, we need to find pictures. Well, here's a collection of supplies I found in my house, and hopefully you can find them too. I have some junk mail that I get that I don't need, and on some of them are pictures. In this case, there's a picture of a cell phone. Newspapers. Here's a newspaper with pictures of people in them. And newspapers always have other kinds of pictures too. I found some wrapping paper, leftover wrapping paper. What is on this one? Yeah, lemons. I found a box that I was throwing away or recycling. This one has pictures of light bulbs on it. Here's another box I found. My Eggo's Pancakes box. So you could find, oh, I have a cookie box. You can find a lot of things around your house that have pictures on them or drawings. Other things you can think about are magazines, old comic books that you don't want anymore. You can even cut out comic strips from comic books to use in collages. Those are pictures of artwork. You can use pictures of paintings, pictures of drawings. Anything that's a photograph, you can use in our picture collage. But we also need a background paper. So I found this black piece of construction paper. Any kind of paper, writing paper, printing paper, something about this size that you could use so that when you cut your pictures out, you're going to put them on this paper. How do we attach them to this paper? Well, we can use a glue stick. We could use liquid glue. We could use tape and any other kind of glue that you might have in the house. How do we cut them out? I'm going to use a scissors. So hopefully you have a scissors, but also you can rip. You can rip pieces of paper and the pictures out of different places where you found them to make your collage. So let's get to it. I'm going to zoom in on my desk and show you how we can begin a picture collage. Be right back. Okay, so we're back. We've zoomed in on my desk. This is the black piece of construction paper I'm going to use for my background for my picture collage. Before I begin, I like to think about what pictures am I going to use, where can I find them, where am I going to place them on my background. And when you do your collage, when it's your turn, I want you to think about the same things. What kind of pictures do I want? Where am I going to put them? How am I going to arrange them on the paper? Am I going to make a picture that looks real? Am I going to make something that looks surreal? Surreal, like a dream or a fantasy, or abstract? Just the design of different pictures that don't look like a real scene. It's up to you. If you have lots of pictures of cats, you could do all pictures of cats. You could do all pictures of plants or foods. Or you can do all different kinds of pictures that make some kind of a scene or just a design. Let's see what I have today and see what I found. So let me get my scissors. Remember, when we use our scissors, we put our thumb in the small hole, a couple of fingers in the big hole, and we kind of make believe it's a crocodile that's eating, that's opening its mouth. And we bring the paper into the scissors to cut. All right, so let's see what I found. I found this box of cookies that I showed you. So I'm going to start cutting out pictures that are on the, or in the different kinds of papers that I found. So in this case, I'm pretty hungry. I'm going to cut out this picture of cookies to use in my collage. Now, I'm not going to make my whole collage. It would take too long. So I'm just going to cut out a few pictures and show you how we start putting them down on our background paper. When you do your collage, your picture collage, you can take all the time you want, find all the pictures you want, and put as many as you want in your collage. I'm going to do a few just to get you started. So once I cut it out, I need to decide where I'm going to put my cookies. Right now, I'm going to put them there while I'm looking for other pictures. Now, my collage today is not going to be something that looks real. I'm not going to make a real scene. I'm just going to use different pictures that I find and put them together to make something that looks pretty or nice. So far I've used cookies. I'm going to use these light bulbs. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pause while I cut out some more. All right, because this is taking a little bit of time. So I'm going to cut out some more, and when you come back, I'll have a few cut out. Be right back. Okay, so I did some more cutting. I cut out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pictures. And as I said, some are photographs, some are pictures of drawings that I found in the newspaper. So once I've decided what I'm going to use, I have to decide how I'm going to arrange it. And you can do this over and over again till you find how you want to put it and how it looks good to you. So you don't have to glue anything until you've decided what looks best. So I'm going to try this arrangement. It's kind of a funny collage with people and food and light bulbs. What does it mean? I'm not sure. But maybe I'll call it people lighting up their food. How's that title? Anyway, like I said, we could arrange them all over the place, try different kinds of arrangements. I think I'm going to leave it like this, where one overlaps the other. It's slightly on top. I could also layer by putting it completely on top, but I think this time I'm going to leave them separate. Some of these are far apart. Some of them are close together. When you do yours, think how you want your pieces and your pictures to be on your background paper. So once you've decided, open up your glue, whether it's a glue stick or liquid glue or tape. Turn your picture over. Make sure you put enough glue, but not too much glue on the back. Turn it over again. Press it down. I count to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I'm not going to glue them all down. I just wanted to get you started. You know how to glue. You know how to cut. It's just a matter of finding the pictures you want to use and deciding how you want to arrange them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, let's do one more. Let's do this big piece. Put the glue on the back. Place it down on your background paper. Press it down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so that's the beginning of my collage. If I had time, I'd glue the rest, but it's not necessary. You get the idea. So it's your turn to do yours. When you do yours, I want you to think of a few questions, and I'll be right back with those questions. So you've seen how I put together and start my picture collage, what kind of pictures I found. Hopefully you'll find some in your home too. When you take your time and do your collage and think about where you want to place your pictures and what kind of pictures you want to show, think about these questions. I'm going to read them to you. What kind of collage did you create today? What kind of pictures did you find and did you use? Did you create something, a picture collage that looks real or surreal, like a dream or a fantasy? Or does it look abstract, just a series of pictures that don't look like anything real, but make a nice design? How did you arrange the shapes? Were they near to each other, far? Did you layer them? Did you overlap them? Does your collage tell a story? Is it a little scene that says a story or a part of a story? What story did you tell? How is this collage different from some other artwork you've done? Have you done paintings in the past or drawings? How is this different? And what new words did you learn today? Was there anything I said that was new to you? Hopefully you learned a few new vocabulary words. So I hope you enjoyed the lesson. I hope you had fun making the collage and watching me start mine. I hope to see you again and do some more art with you. Stay safe, stay well. Again, this is Mr. Ron from Arts for All. Bye-bye.